Okay, here goes nothing. We're going to get her weighed and see how she fronts up. It's 24.
What model?
X Dynamic.
Appliance plate. Is that in the door
It's got them all over the place.
So it should be down there. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'll explain this to you. So see, the top one's your GVM rating, gross vehicle mass, 3200.
Yeah.
Your next one's 6700. That's gross combination mass.
Yeah.
The next one's 1530, which is your front axle rating,
Uh-huh.
and your rear axle rating's 1800.
Oh, okay.
I wish every single car had one of these stickers, because that's what that is.
You don't usually get the axle ratings on stamped on the car. That's
correct.
That's good.
Correct. That's good. If it's anything they do that really well. So it gives me all the information that I possibly need.
I think the Fortuna was something like 1480 rear axle. It was an issue. But this is a heavier car too, so.
As you'll see later on, although it gives you a 6700 combination,
Yeah.
your rear axle's only 1800.
Yeah.
Which you well and truly go over your rear axle before you even get even close to that.
That's what happened on the Fortuna. I had to pull everything out of the back of it.
Yeah.
Even though I was well under overall, but yeah.
Perfect. So that is.
There you go.
What that
Now I
means.
know, yes.
Appliance plate for your Caravan. Do you know where that is?
It might be in here.
You're on this side or the other side?
Yeah, I think it's in here. Whether you can see it or not though. Oh yeah, it's there.
That's it. Thank you. Perfect. And what year is your Caravan?
23, yep.
Okay. Full tanks of water in the van.
Correct.
Food, drink or clothing.
All full.
Gas bottles full.
Yes.
Annex or just an awning? Do you have walls?
I've got one wall, it's inside.
Just a shade cloth?
Just a shade cloth, yeah.
Jerry cans?
Nope.
No. Toolkit, just bits and pieces?
Yeah, toolkit's mostly in the car.
Yep. And generator?
Yep, little generator in that box in the front there.
Perfect. I'll just put pack petrol.
Yep.
In the car, full tank of fuel?
Yes.
No passengers, no roof rail. Have you got a fridge or anything in the car?
Yes.
Yep.
A little 30 litre one.
Drawers or anything?
No drawers, no.
And would you say the car's packed for travel like you would normally?
Yes, I've got food and stuff and drink and water and all in there, yep.
Perfect. Alright, so overall look at your setup. So although you've tied that around, you probably need something over the top.
It?
Okay. So you can get done if you fly something out into someone and things like that too. So
okay. So maybe a little.
Although you've tied it around, a little net or something.
Yep. Yep, I can do that.
It's just
auto parts lab
stuff will get you for things like that.
Okay.
Your breakaway, not to be connected to anything to do with your tow bar. Okay, it's got to be independent to your whole tow system. Reason being, if something happens, it's your last resort of failure. Okay, so if your van comes off and your chains break, or if you're hit from behind and your tow bar gets torn off, it's got to activate.
You mean the gooseneck part or the actual tow bar?
No, the whole tow bar.
The whole tow bar.
Oh, reason being, the tow
that's not what I thought.
On.
So that's okay.
Yeah, yes, bolted on.
Okay.
Bolts can come loose over time, or in an accident can get torn off. Yep, I would put it straight to there.
Yes.
That's a part of your chassis.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so that's an easy fix. So, although what you've done is not illegal, the stipulation says if your van detaches from your vehicle, you must activate your breakaway. So if your van detaches because your tow bar falls off or it gets torn off or whatever and it doesn't activate, you're liable.
Right,
so you want to be independent.
Well, that's good to know.
Even if you're strapping around here, hanging down, and connect onto that.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all it needs to do. We're going to test that later on. And I'll show you how easy it is to pull it out.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. So you just got to read between the lines.
Yeah.
Okay, so not everything's in black and white.
I can go straight to there. Yep. That's easy. Yeah.
That's all you need to do. All right.
Cool.
And now see how you've got two D shackles connected together? You're not allowed to have two D shackles connected together. You can have a hammer lock and a D shackle, or a hammer, or just one D shackle to your tow bar.
Oh, okay.
All right. So it's got to be one or the other.
Right.
All right.
So the hammer one's like the big hook with the spring pin on it?
No, hammer locks are like a D and D together.
Oh, I've got those. I tried to put them on there. It was like you got to tap the pin.
Correct.
And
Correct.
trying to do that under, it was
So
impossible.
put them on your car
Yeah.
and connect your D-shackle to that.
Okay, I've
Alright?
got them in the toolkit
So
somewhere.
they're rated.
Yes.
You can't have two D-shackles together.
Okay, I can fix that. I've got the things to fix it.
No, that's it.
Just got to get under there and try and do it.
Perfect. No, that's the reason why that pin is hard to get in, because it's designed that way not to come undone.
You need it three hands, four hands to do
correct,
it. But,
yeah.
Okay, all right.
We always recommend lockable pins. All right, so I get feedback. I do work for Victoria Police and Road Safe. They tell me what happens in the communities, theft, breakage, things like that too. Yeah. Now, where possible, get a lock pin.
I've got it in the toolbox in there.
It just eliminates failure.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what you do, you want to eliminate failure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so it's just one less thing to go wrong. Yeah. All right. We had one actually. I was at the expo today, and one of the blokes told me he was bringing a caravan down, and he lost the whole neck out of his car, and he wondered why. He stopped, and whether it fell out or whether someone stole it, you don't know.
No.
But you got to eliminate that, and that happened on the Baldy Bridge in Melbourne.
Yes.
So,
I've had in the past that the key lock just gets all salt water, and then you can't get it off everything.
Yeah.
So probably maintenance is the thing on that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And you get a good quality one. We usually stock them.
Yeah.
I just don't have any stock at the moment.
I'm pretty sure I've got one in the car, but
Otherwise, if you do get stuck, I can send you one.
Yeah.
Right? We only sell the good quality ones, the full stainless steel ones. They don't rust. They've got a good security key on them.
Yep.
It's just I don't have any in stock.
Fair enough. That's all right.
You can actually see one. I actually got one on my adjustable hitch there. If you want to have a look at one.
Yep.
That's it. So yeah, other than that, it's looking pretty good. And all right, now I'll turn everything on.
Yep.
Okay, when you're ready, I'll get you to jump in, please. Yep. And what I'll do is close the door and we'll open the window.
Yep.
Now, is this four-wheel drive all the time, or can you put it into low four-wheel drive?
I can put it in low.
Yeah, if you can put it in low, it would be great.
Yep.
Okay, and we'll slowly drive forward up onto the pads. Keep going, 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 keep going. Stop, and reverse back just a little bit. Yep, a little bit more. That's it, perfect. So in park, if you can turn the handbrake off, if possible. Does it have a manual override?
Yes, it does.
That's it. Now engine off. It automatically puts it back on. That's alright.
Yes.
So, and foot off the brake.
Yep.
That's it, and that relaxes everything. All right.
Okay.
So what we're doing now, it's analysing GVM in combination, which is absolutely everything in total.
Yep.
Gross trailer mass, GTM, is the direct load of the wheels on the caravan on the ground.
Yep.
All right. And GVM in combination, which is the ball weight, becomes part of the payload of your vehicle. Okay.
Yes.
Stay there for a second. I'll just check the machine.
Okay.
Okay, can I get you to jump out now and disconnect the caravan, and we'll weigh the vehicle by itself?
Okay.
Thank you.
Put that one on. Take this off.
So, Want
So
to lock in your answers for $1 million?
Yeah, so that's 48 altogether.
48, you reckon?
Yeah.
Total?
Yeah.
How about $23.90 for your caravan? You're allowed
Ooh,
$2,700.
23.90.
Yep, 0.5 to be precise.
Yeah, right.
So you got a fair bit to play with your caravan. It was a little bit heavier than what you thought.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Your vehicle by itself, you said roughly 28
Yeah.
something. It's 29.22.
Oh,
So it's about 120 odd kilo more than
more than what I thought. Yeah, but still under what it can
connected
be.
to your caravan. Takes you to 31.62.
Yeah.
All right, you're allowed 3,200. So you're only just under with your car.
Jeez. Okay.
Only by a whisker.
Yes.
Okay? And your combination is 5,072. You're allowed 6,700, so you're underneath there.
So I'm under that.
However,
Rear axle,
your
yeah.
rear axle
Yeah.
is only allowed a maximum of 1,800.
Yeah.
You're at 1,855.5.
Wow. Okay.
Right. And your ball weight's really good, 240.5. Your 10% is 239. So you're smack on with your ball weight where it needs to be.
Yes.
So it's not too heavy, but like I thought with these,
Yeah.
it's over its rear axle.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you can see, there's no way in the world it can tow 3.5 tonne with with that axle.
Yeah.
So it's just not
Yeah. Not possible. No.
Yeah.
So I've got to get 55 kilos out of the back of the car.
Correct. Yeah. Yep. Now you've got a fair bit to play with in the van, so take as much as you possibly can out of the vehicle, put it into the caravan.
Into the back of the caravan though, because I don't want to load it onto the ball weight, do
No,
I?
distribute it evenly because you've got a good ball weight, so you don't want the ball at the back of the caravan
No.
to be too light.
Okay.
So
Half and half.
Evenly over.
Yep. Yep.
So free up that vehicle as much as possible, pretty much empty, because those rear axles, they've just got nothing to play with.
Yeah. That's surprising. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. You think a big car, and there's not that
Yeah.
much in the back, but
No.
I do have a fair bit of tools, and I've got 1 litre bottles of water. There's 8 kilos already,
So
and lots of other bits and
much as you
pieces.
can, as I said, being the airbag suspension, etc., they just don't give you much to play with on the axle.
No, well, I thought it would be more with the airbags, but it's not, eh?
The problem is they follow European design, so
Right.
it's probably Australian design rules, ADRs. They follow European design, so it sort of doesn't talk with each other. So, but yeah, common fault with these is the rear axle.
Yes.
Disconnected to the caravan, you're at 1390 on the front axle. You're allowed 1530, so your front's totally fine.
Yep.
It would be a different story if you had a bull bar
or
on
something.
the front. When you're disconnected to the caravan, you possibly could be over your front axle. So, yeah, good.
Okay.
It's workable, but yeah.
Surprised
Car
though.
pretty much empty.
Yes, yeah. That's not what I thought, but
No.
good to know though.
That's it.
I can fix that. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Alrighty, we'll check your breakaway system.
Okay.
Alrighty. Pin out there.
Yeah.
Grab that and yank it off. Okay, let's assume your van has fallen off your vehicle. I hope it never happens to you.
Yeah.
But this is what happens. Your brakes now should be engaged and your brake lights should be on. So, yes they are.
Very good.
Others you're stopping, they don't know you've had an issue, they just know you're stopping, so they're stopping. So if by chance they hit you from behind, you've done everything in your power to notify them that you've had an issue, especially at night time, and then you can get out and sort out what's going on, and hopefully everyone's aware of what's happening and they've stopped. Okay.
Well, that's good, that worked.
Perfect. So I want you to put that back in. So every couple of months I want you to pull that out and just check it.
Yep.
And just make sure it is working.
Okay. Just wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mate. That's it.
Alright.
Okay.
Alrighty, so see how easy that was to pull out? Relatively easy.
Relative,
Probably never been
yes.
pulled out before.
No.
But that's all it needs to do
Okay.
in the event of an accident.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. You want to connect back on? I'll write it up into a report and then we'll go through it all.
Okay.
Perfect,
Sounds good. Thank you. You didn't mention that I've got the gooseneck there upside down.
No, because that one there is actually designed in such a way
You're all over
allowed
it.
to.
You're all over it,
all
eh?
over it.
A lot of people say to you, you can't turn it upside down.
No, the pushing down motion against that weld
Yeah.
is what we don't like.
It's
So
like
I've
pulling
actually
instead
seen
of-
these Heyman Reese ones snap.
Oh, really?
So although they say you can do it,
Yeah.
physics says that you shouldn't
yeah.
push against a weld.
Yeah.
Alright? So it's the old saying, correct tool for the job,
Yeah.
get an adjustable hitch.
I had, well, yes. I did have one, weighs half a ton though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones we have there, 6 kilo.
Oh, really?
6 kilo
Oh,
in
that's
total,
not bad.
all at aluminium and all adjustable with a key, no tools
Aluminium?
required. Yep.
Ah,
We sell heaps of them.
expensive
Absolutely.
though.
They're about 1,300.
Yeah.
Not cheap, but
cheap.
you can swap that ball out with the pin
Yeah.
by pulling a pin and swapping it over. So
Oh.
no tools required.
No big nut?
So, no,
Ah.
nothing. No, there's no tools required. It's
Yeah,
all a
right.
key.
Ah.
Yeah, so, but 6 kilo, and they've got a toe ball scale in the side of them. So it gives you that opportunity to monitor
really?
and maintain that ball weight yourself. Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's pretty cool.
So we usually have heaps in stock, but we're just out,
Out at the moment?
unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's the way
right.
things go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we'll go through the report.
Okay.
Okay. Okie doke. List of acronyms. If you don't understand something in the report, have a quick look there.
Yep.
If you still don't understand something, give me a call.
Okay. Yep.
Loyalty card there too. Everyone gets a loyalty card given to them. That sticks with you for your life.
Yep.
You get a 10% discount if you return, and anyone else you know who books in brings that along. They will also get that discount with them.
Uh-huh.
3 pages for the report. First 2 pages I go through relatively quickly. Third page tells the story the best. I'm going to go through all the figures in detail on this page for you.
Okay.
But we're going to start at the start and work our way through. Caravan, compliance plate, checklist, individual wheel weights and axle weights. It's only a single axle, so it's only going to show one axle here.
Yep.
Okay. And we'll go through that on the 3rd page with you. Tow vehicle, compliance plate, front and rear axle ratings, what they currently are at. If you had any upgrades available to you, we could upgrade that, but
Yep.
there's nothing available to your vehicle. Okay, so you've got what you've got,
Yep.
unfortunately, and that's it. This is when you're connected to your caravan, and that's when you're disconnected. We've checked your axles both on and off your trailer, and you've failed on the rear axle when connected to your trailer.
It's okay without the trailer.
It's okay without the trailer because you haven't got
Okay.
that ball weight pushing down on the rear end.
Gotcha.
1855 on the rear axle, you're only allowed 1800 in total.
What have I got left on the front?
On the front, so see there when you're disconnected you're 1390,
Yeah.
alright, and when you connect to the caravan you're at 1307. So
Pivots up a little bit.
So there's
Yeah.
about close to 87 kilo of that
Yeah.
coming back to the rear axle.
So
alright, as well.
If I move stuff
Transfer.
out of the back and put it on the floor in the front,
That will also help you.
That'll help me?
Yep, it'll
Yeah.
also help you. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to get some of that weight forward somehow.
yes. Okay.
Alright. You could use a weight distribution system. We don't recommend them.
No, I didn't.
But because you've got airbags in your manual, it probably says do not use them.
Correct, it does, 100% it does, and
So
they
you've got to
don't.
be very careful.
Yeah.
As I said, I don't like recommending weight distribution because we've got hard evidence that it cracks and damages chassis, tow
Yeah.
bars, etc. So
Yes.
if you can keep everything as natural as possible, it'd be better for you.
Okay.
We'll go through that on the 3rd page with you. Which is this one, brings it all together. Individual wheel weights on your vehicle, you got your tow ball mass there, and your individual wheel weights on your single axle there. Alright, there's no second axle, so therefore it's not showing anything. Gross trailer mass, GTM, is the box section of your caravan. It's a direct load over the axle when connected to your vehicle. The maximum you're allowed to be in that area is 2564. 1909 is what you're weighing in at. You've got 654 kilo to play with there, which means you haven't overloaded that area over the GTM.
That's
Alright.
good.
Tow ball mass, you're allowed a maximum of 350 kilo down ball weight. 240.5 is what you're weighing in at. You've got 109 kilo to play with there. Currently sitting at 11.2%, which is good. We want you around the 10%
Around
mark.
10, yeah.
All right, 8 to 12% is the industry standard. Closer to the 8%, you're starting to get the sway and uneven travel.
Yep.
Around your 10%'s been the best you can be.
Yeah.
Anything over 10%, you're eating into a little bit of your capacity for no reason. So
Okay.
sticking around your 10% is good.
Yep.
ATM, aggregate trailer mass, which is the whole weight of your caravan. Your manufacturer says you cannot exceed 2700. 2150 is what you're weighing in at. You've got 550 kilo to play with in your trailer as well. So that's
Cool.
really good. It's
So
a
the
good
van's
payload.
all, yeah, van's all
Van's
pretty good.
Total tick for your van. Okay. Car by itself, no caravan. You've got 278 kilo because you've got a maximum rating of 3200, coming in at 2922. We now reverse it up, connect it on, ball weight becomes part of the payload. You've now only got 37.5 kilo to play with.
Yeah.
Right, so you're getting up there. At least you're not over. You had another passenger, you'd be over.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So this is really...
I do need to move some out if I'm going to take a passenger,
you
yes.
need to, yeah. As I said, these have not got a very good payload whatsoever.
Well, if I move stuff to the front, when I get the passenger, I've got to move it out anyway, so
Correct.
it'll have to go out to the van then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So as I said,
This
you've
is
got
good.
plenty
This is
to
good.
play with in your van.
Yes.
Take as much as you possibly can out of the vehicle into your van. Utilise that.
Yep.
Free up this as much as you can because you need it, especially your rear axle, you're over.
Yeah.
Gross combination mass. This is what I don't agree with this vehicle. You got a maximum capacity of 6,700.
Yeah.
5,072 is what you're weighing in at. You got 1,628 kilo to play with.
Yeah, well.
All right. But you're already over your rear axle.
That's
you're,
right.
You're
so
physically not going to get there.
I can't
There's
use
no way
it.
in the world you can get it.
No.
Your tow capacity. You got a 3.5 ton tow capacity. But you're only weighing in at 2150.
Yep.
Right there.
Yes.
You've got 1,350 kilo left in your tow capacity, but you're over your rear axle.
Yes.
So you cannot exceed any more ball weight.
No, because if I increase the van, I've got to increase the ball weight.
Correct.
To get that 10%.
Correct. Yep.
And I can't. I'm already over. So.
You're already over. All right. So another one that says I don't really agree with this figure.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And that's it. All right.
Okay. Very
So although
good.
you've passed all the ticks, you're over your rear axle, which is a roadworthy item.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
But that's fixable quite
is
easily.
fixable.
So,
Well,
so that's good.
If you can reduce weight.
Well, I can
you
shift
have
all that
to.
stuff out the back. Yeah.
Correct. And as I said, you've got a very good payload here.
Yes.
Utilise that as much as possible.
Yep.
As much as you possibly can out of the vehicle into the caravan and free up space and get that weight out of the rear axle.
Yep. Excellent.
All right.
That's
That's
very
it.
good. Thank you for that.
Perfect,
That's
not a
good.
problem. No worries.
Good to know. So apparently you can't have the firewood like that. I've got it strapped around, but it needs a cover over it, like a net or a tarp or something. So it's got to go anyway, so not such an issue. And then under here I have 2 shackles, a shackle and a shackle. Apparently you can't do that either. And that pin that goes through there, that's just a pin with a split pin on the other end of it. He recommended putting a lockable pin on, which I'm pretty sure I've got one somewhere. He said I can take one shackle off and put those yellow, they're like a D and a D go together with a big pin through the middle of them. I can put one of those on there and then shackle to that, but I can't have shackle to shackle. So a couple of little jobs to do. And so it begins, moving stuff out of the car. Got all those bottles of water, a few kilos there. 2 things of tools there. The Max Tracks, bit of weight in them. I'll have to shift all this stuff on the front here so I can get them in there. Here comes Phil. How much?
12.3.
12.3 kilos just for that alone. That's a big saving in itself. Plus the water and that, I'll be getting close. That's a big toolkit. 12.3 kilos.